Today, we're not just talking about another budgeting tip. We're going to break down a powerful financial system that's been specifically designed for how we earn and spend here in India right now. It's simple, it's effective, and you know what? It actually works.
But first, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You start the month all fired up, ready to save, but by week 3, it's all gone haywire. Well, I'm here to tell you something really important. It's probably not your fault. The problem isn't you. It's the rulebook you've been using.
So, let's dive in. Let's get to the bottom of exactly why those budgets seem to keep breaking. See, the standard advice that's out there just wasn't built for the financial world we live in here in India.
I mean, just look at these 3 challenges. I bet at least one of these hits home for you. First, high rent. If you're in Mumbai or Bangalore, rent can easily eat up 35, maybe even 45% of your salary. Then you've got the reality of EMIs. For our phones, our cars, our homes, they're just a part of life. And finally, supporting family. For so many of us, sending money home isn't a choice, it's a core responsibility. These are massive financial pressures.
So here's the bottom line. Just copying and pasting a rule that was made famous in America is basically setting yourself up to fail. We don't need their rule, we need an Indian solution. And that is exactly what we are going to build. Right now.
All right, so what is this solution? It all starts with this shockingly simple framework, the 50-30-20 rule. Forget about complicated spreadsheets or paying for expensive apps. It's just 3 numbers that are going to bring total clarity to your money.
And here it is. This is the whole idea in one picture. You take your in-hand after-tax salary, the money that actually lands in your bank account, and you split it. That's it. 50% goes to your needs, 30% to your wants, and a super important 20% goes straight to savings. Simple, right?
Okay, let's break down that big 50% slice. Your needs. These are the absolute non-negotiables. We're talking about your rent or home loan EMI, groceries, the electricity bill, your insurance. Basically, if you can't live without it, it's a need.
Next up, the fun part, your wants. This 30% is for all the nice-to-have things that actually make life worth living. Eating out, your Netflix subscription, that weekend trip you've been planning, a little bit of shopping. This is your lifestyle fund.
And finally, we get to the most important bucket of all, savings. This 20% isn't just another bill to pay. It's you paying your future self. This is how you build real wealth. We're talking about SIPs, your PPF, recurring deposits, and maybe the most critical of all, your emergency fund.
So, what's the magic? Why does this rule actually stick when so many others fail? It's all about psychology. It flips the whole idea of budgeting on its head. Instead of feeling restricted, it gives you permission. Once you've secured that 20% for your future, you are free to spend that 30% on wants, completely guilt-free. That balance is the key to making it last.
Listen, if you only remember one thing from our entire conversation today, please let it be this. The one secret that separates people who win with money from those who don't is this. Automate your savings on salary day. Pay your future self first, and then you're free to spend what's left. It's a total game changer.
Okay, now we get to the really crucial part. We have this amazing framework, but how do we make it work with those unique Indian challenges we talked about? The high rent, the EMIs. This is the India-adapted solution.
And this table right here, this is the key that unlocks it all. The rule is flexible. Look at that middle column for high-cost living. Let's say your rent and other needs push you up to 60%. You don't just give up, you simply adjust by squeezing your wants down to 20%. And notice what never changes? Your savings. It's protected.
And that brings us to the one non-negotiable golden rule of this entire system. Your lifestyle, your wants, those can be flexible. Your needs might be high. But your savings percentage, it should never, ever, ever drop below 20%. That is the foundation you build your entire financial future on.
And if you're wondering why that 20% is such a big deal, get this. The RBI's own data shows that the average urban Indian family saves just 10 to 15% of their income. So, by hitting this 20% target, you instantly put yourself in the top tier of savers in the entire country. That's a huge win right from day one.
Okay, enough talk, let's make this happen. Here is your 5-step action plan to get this whole system running, and I'm serious, you can do this in less than 30 minutes this weekend. It's really this easy. Step 1. Find your real take-home pay, the actual number that hits your account. Step 2. List out all your fixed needs, like rent and EMIs. 3, and this is the most important one, automate your 20% savings to go out the day your salary comes in. 4, take your wants money and divide it by 4 to get a weekly limit. And 5, just take a few minutes each month to review and adjust. That's it.
I know I keep saying it, but it's just that important. Automation is your financial superpower. It completely removes willpower from the daily equation. You're not fighting with yourself every day thinking, oh, should I save this or should I spend it? The decision has already been made and taken care of for you.
So by setting up this simple system, you're not just automating a monthly budget. No, you are automating your entire financial future. You're building a little wealth machine that just works for you, quietly in the background. So what could that actually look like down the road?
Just look at this number for a second. 23 locks. Let that sink in. This isn't some lottery ticket. This is the real, tangible result of putting a system in place.
So where does a number like that come from? It's the power of consistency. That number is what a simple 10,000 rupee monthly SIP, which is just 20% of a 50,000 rupee salary, can grow into in just 10 years. This isn't a fantasy, it's the real-world outcome of the system we just built.
And that really is the heart of it all. This isn't about making one giant, heroic saving effort. It's about taking small, consistent, automated steps that build on each other, day after day, year after year, to create massive, life-changing results.
So, I'll just leave you with this one final thought. We've gone through the plan, and we've seen the incredible potential. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. What will your 20% savings build for you?